Oh, I forgot to put part two. Hello, 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 everyone. How are you doing? How are you doing? How is everyone doing today? Say hi if you're coming on. Say hi. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Because I like to see how many people watch after I post it. All right? So what's everyone up to today? What's everyone up to today? Okay, I got the Cash App. I'm not going to worry about the Amazon right now. If you want to know the Amazon link, it's on part one. When I'm done with this, I will go back and label it part one or part two because I forgot to put part two on here. So I'm going to label it. All right? So now, it should be done cooking. We're going to check it. It was about done when I first checked it. So, I am going to take the spoon and I'm going to stir it all up. I'm going to get the potatoes stirred in there too. I put them on top. Put them on top. Let them get crispy and browned and cooked, and then at the end you can mix it in. Now, the bacon was supposed to be put on with the rest of the stuff earlier. After you put the peas, it said bacon and then the corn. But my bacon was still a little frozen. Plus, before that I even decided to wait till about 30 minutes before to put it in. I didn't do that either. So, but it's okay. I'm gonna cut it up on top, and then then I'm gonna stir it again, and I'm gonna mix it in. Okay. So I'm gonna take the scissors. See anybody come on? No, anybody on YouTube? Nope. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put them in my hand, and I'm gonna cut. They get a little crunchier as they're cooling. So oh, I gotta be careful not to let my hands. See, I cut at an angle this way, an angle that way. Okay, so that was good. Okay. All right. So the bacon's all on top. Okay. I'll show you. This is what it looks like. Okay, that's what it looks like. Let me try and show you YouTube. Okay, you can kind of see it from there. Let me get my phone. Still there. Stop, baby. She's licking her paws all crazy. Okay, so let me take a picture. Okay, so I took a picture. Now I'm going to stir it up because I'm going to stir the bacon all in there because we'll take all the bacon by the time we get to top. That's why I don't want it all on top. So I'm going to mix the bacon in. Okay. Now it's done, so I'm going to put the temperature on warm. Okay. So all right, so let me get 2 bowls. Remove the plate. Okay. So we are going to, what time? Only been on here like almost 7 minutes, so it's going to be a short video. And then tomorrow I will come on Elizabeth's Life. I will definitely be on Elizabeth's Life around 1:30 p.m. Central, and it will be a full live. So we'll be talking and chilling. Okay. All right. So, the bowl gets hot too because that's hot. Okay. So I may not have to keep it on warm for long because it's really hot. All right. So I'm going to get a potato and some of the other stuff. See the potato? See the potato and the other stuff? All right. It's very hot. Hi, Donna. I'm just going to call you Donna because I can't pronounce your last name. Good evening to you too. I'm about to taste my food. And I put some more seasoning on the top of the potatoes when I checked it. All right. Now, I put some more seasoning on top of the potatoes because I thought it needed a little bit more, but I put something totally different that I didn't put earlier. I put seasoning in the other stuff, but when I put the potatoes on top, I put almost the same thing. I put some pepper, a little bit of paprika, some some onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of salt because it already, and so when I checked it, which you're supposed to check it halfway through, it's 4 hours on high. You're supposed to check it at 2 hours, and if it needs some liquid, you got to put some beef broth, 2 cups. But I thought 2 cups would be too much, so I was going to put 1 cup. But when I looked at it, I didn't put any, and it's just fine. But if you want to put a little bit to make it a little moister, it's okay. But I decided to try this. The Creole seasoning, Tony Chachere's, because it's good on anything. So I sprinkled it, and then I didn't think it was enough, so I sprinkled a little more. And it is fabulous. So that seasoning on cut up potatoes is really good. So That's what I did. But I didn't have to put any liquid halfway through. Well, it's not really dry. It's not really dry, but it could have probably stand to half a cup to a cup of beef broth. It could have. So you might want to put about half a cup or a cup. Okay? And yeah, because you cooked your. She says 3 pounds, but I only had 2.25 because I labeled it on the bags when it was for another recipe, but I forgot to use it or I didn't make it or I don't know what happened. So I cooked the ground beef and I cooked it with diced or finely cut onions from the freezer section. I didn't cut it myself, but mixed it in the ground beef, seasoned it with, of course, onion and garlic powder, tiny bit of pink Himalayan salt, pepper, and a little bit of paprika. That's what they want you to put in heat in the crock pot when you're done putting everything in. But I decided to put it in the ground beef. I wanted it mixed all up in the ground beef. Okay, then I put it in the crock pot because you're supposed to put the onions. She'll say this, and then onions, but she had real big cut onions. So I didn't want it that way. So I did that. Then what was next? Oh, 2 packs of brown gravy. Powdered, the powdered brown gravy. Then the cream of mushroom. And then peas. Then after the peas, you're supposed to put bacon, but I decided to put it at the end because it was already cooked, because it's supposed to be cooked before you. So I put the peas and then the carrots. And then they wanted you to put the seasonings, but I put a tiny bit, but not as much because I already put some in the ground beef. Mixed it all up. And once it was all mixed up, I put the cut up potatoes on top. I got the small baby potatoes. There are some that are like medium, and there are some that are real tiny. I got the real tiny ones. I cut them in the mediums. Well, the small ones, some were like really small and some were a little bigger. The little bigger ones, I cut into 4. If they were super tiny, I just cut it in half. But they were so small, and I sprinkled all on top. Then I went ahead and used the same seasonings all over the potatoes. I didn't put a lot, but I sprinkled it because she didn't put any seasoning, but then you have bland potatoes. So I put the sprinkles all over. Sorry, guys, someone was trying to call me. I sprinkled all the same seasonings, the onion and garlic powder, pepper, paprika, and a tiny bit of salt, hardly, but the pink Himalayan salt. And then I let it cook. You're supposed to let it cook for 2 hours and then check to see if it needs that the beef broth. And it didn't look like it at the time, but it got a little drier. So you might want to put about a cup of it. I would put a cup of beef broth. She said 2 cups, but I think 2 cups would have been 2 and it would have been like too soupy. So yeah, mine's good. It's a little dry, but not that dry. But it's good enough to eat, but it could have also used about, a cup of beef broth. I'll put that in next time. And then if you didn't add the bacon when they said, then you can just go ahead and add the bacon at the end. Well, see, what I do first is I stir the potatoes into the stuff because the potatoes are all on top so they can get crisp and brown and soft. Then at the end, when it's done, I stir the potatoes into it, mix it all up, and then I cut up the bacon into the crock pot on top, and then I mix those all up in there. And that's it. So it's hot in here, I swear. Let's see. We've been live almost 15 minutes. But what did you make for dinner, Donna? So good. Oh, sorry. YouTube, did you see the seasoning I used at the end, near the end on the potatoes? Tony Satchers. I got a couple other, what do you call it? I was about to say Italian. No, like Mardi Gras style. Those are what Tony Satchers kind of is. So, but it says it's good on everything. Okay, let me go give this to my husband. Here you go, babe. Sit up. When you taste the potato, let me know how that seasoning on there is. It came out perfect. To me, it did. But anyways, so, and I got this recipe. You can watch this video again, or I got it from Facebook Cooks. It's a group called Facebook, spell out Facebook Cooks. I'm one of the admins. There's two others. You can join it if you're not joined, and you can see all the recipes in there. You can add your own recipes. If you find one on Facebook, you can share it to the group. You know, all up on you. All I ask is, if you're going to make the recipe, comment dinner tonight. That way, if you found it way down in there, it'll bump it up to the top, and everybody will know what you're having for dinner. And then when you're done, take a picture and go back there. Go under where you put dinner tonight, click reply, and then post your picture you took. You don't have to do that, but I ask you to please do it because I would like to see what people make. And I've seen nobody do it except once or twice in all these years. So I don't know if anybody's making those recipes. But I came up with the group because I wanted a place to save my recipes instead of just sharing it to my timeline, because it'll get lost after years and, and after months, way down in your timeline. So I decided, me and another girl, I don't know her personally, but we're Facebook friends for years and years. And we were talking about food. Excuse me. And we came up with this idea. So I, started the group. Everything, and then I put her on as admin as well. So, yeah. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get off here. It's been about 17 minutes, 17 and a half. But I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to sit down and eat my food. And then tomorrow I'll be on Elizabeth's Life, Elizabeth 'S Life, LIFE. That's my other page. That's my second page. But for some reason it has more followers than this page. And this is my main page I've had since I opened a Facebook account. That was 2009. So this account is over 10 years old. But anyways, I'll be on Elizabeth's Life tomorrow. If you're not following me there, come over there and follow. We're going to be just chit-chatting. It could be 30 minutes. It could be an hour. If all the people that have been coming on lately come on, we're able to chat. So we'll see. And I see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate everybody who's come on here. And I appreciate everybody who will come on the replay. And stay positive. Do what you need to do for yourself and to meet your goals. And I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next video tomorrow if you decide to join. Have a good evening. Bye, YouTube. Bye.